What's good with you boys? It's me, Super here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can end up doing the sprinkler method to get supersized fruits and grow a garden. Now, before we get into this video, make sure to like and subscribe, as I would really appreciate it, and it does help with the channel. And yeah, let's go ahead and get directly into this video. Alright, now, in order to do this method, basically, the first thing you're going to need, and basically the basics of this method is going to be one of each sprinkler. So you're going to need a basic sprinkler, an advanced sprinkler, a godly sprinkler, and a master sprinkler. If you want to, you can end up adding additional sprinklers, like we do end up going over here to the crafter. You can add all these other sprinklers, like the tropical mist sprinkler, the berry blusher sprinkler, the sweet soaker sprinkler, depending on what fruit you end up trying to get super massive. For me personally, I'm going to be using trying to get my moon melons massive, so I have one of each sprinkler, and if I wanted to make them even bigger, I would go ahead and combine the sweet soaker melon sprinkler. Another thing that you might want to have is a moon cat. If you do have one, I would recommend you end up using it because it is very good for growing your plants. It ends up increasing the size of the growing plant. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to end up pretty much just having a bunch of plants piled up together. As you guys can see, I have these moon melons right here. Now what you're going to want to end up doing is placing all of your sprinklers down. So as you guys can see in this footage I'm showing you guys right here, I'm placing all my sprinklers down right here, and yeah, I have all my sprinklers placed down. Now once you do end up having all your sprinklers placed down, pretty much what you're going to want to end up doing is leaving your game and waiting about 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, so just go ahead and leave your game for about 30 minutes to an hour. Alright everybody, now after roughly around like an hour or so, you should end up noticing that your plants are absolutely massive. Whatever plant you ended up putting in that radius is going to be absolutely gigantic. So as you guys can see, I have a bunch of moon melons right here, and they do have some mutations right here. So that's going to be the next thing. Pretty much what you're going to want to end up doing is just waiting to get as many mutations on here as possible. So what I have right here is a star collar, and this is going to basically make all these plants moonlit when it ends up shining right there. Another thing I would want to end up getting is a lightning rod, because that's going to pretty much make that there. And that star collar, it attracts meteors, by the way. I completely bluffed on that, but yeah, you're just gonna want to get as many things and stack as many mutations as you can on here. Now this right here is a windstruck shock frozen moon melon, so it ain't gonna be worth a lot because it's not gold or rainbow, but that's gonna be the main fruits you're gonna want. So just giant rainbow gold fruits right here. This is probably only like a multi-million fruit because it doesn't have gold or rainbow in it, but one of the gold or rainbow fruits in there is definitely going to be worth a lot more. So yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, there's going to be a bunch of these right here, and the next thing we're going to end up doing is going over to our calculator and pretty much calculating how much these are going to be worth. Now, one of the most important things to good fruit management in your garden is going to be going on this grow garden calculator. Now, as you guys can see, it has updated a little bit since the last time, but we have everything right here. Now, basically, what we're going to want to end up doing is going over to the moon melon or whatever fruit you ended up selecting. So for me personally, I ended up picking the moon melon, so it's right here, as you guys can see. Now, we're going to end up pretty much doing this. We're going to go over here to the modifiers, and we're going to select a bunch of modifiers just to see how much this would end up being worth. So firstly, these fruits pretty much default are always like 70 to 100 kilograms. Sometimes they could be like 150 plus. So honestly, I'm gonna just go with a 120 kilogram fruit just to be safe, you know what I'm saying? So off the rip, this is worth 4 million. Now we're gonna assume we're selling all our fruits with some friends in there, so we're gonna go ahead and bump this up to 50%, you know what I'm saying, just to maximize our amount of money flow right here. And as you guys can see, this is gonna be 6 million right here. Now, and this is just literally without nothing, no mutations or nothing. And especially if you have a bunch of these as well, like 10, 20, 30 moon melons, yeah, you're definitely going to get yourself a lot. Next up is going to be modifiers. Now, if we want to get a little fancy, we can go ahead and say rainbow just off the rip. And this is a 300 million fruit with literally nothing on it. So yeah, right here, as you guys can say, 300 million right here. Now, you can't have rainbow and gold because it's going to select off each other. So yeah, we're going to say we have rainbow fruit, and we're just going to put shocked and frozen. And off the rip, this is a 33 billion fruit. No other mutations. So I mean, yeah, just an absolutely insane fruit right here we have here. Now we can go ahead and maximize this a little more. Say we get chocolate, moonlit, and bloodlit on our stuff. We have a 34 billion fruit right here. Now I'm not too sure if bloodlit does. Do the blood moons still exist? I have no clue. Actually, I think they do, but they are really rare. But yeah, I mean, a 34 billion fruit right now, I mean, this is already worth a lot. So I mean, yeah, we go ahead and go a little fancy. Say we got celestial, disco from the disco bees, maybe zombies from the chicken jockey. 115 billion right here. I mean, this is an absolutely stacked fruit right here. And we could say we were playing during the admin event and we got plasma on our stuff. And if you do hover over this, it tells you the amount. Like this is 135 times. So we put void touch on here. 157 billion. So I mean, yeah, all of these mutations definitely gonna make all of our plants, you know, very expensive. And especially if you have a bunch of these stacked up. Like if I have 30 40 of these, you know what I'm saying, and maybe not all of them are gonna have this many mutations or even be rainbow, but still gonna be a lot. So let's go ahead and get a little, you know what I'm saying, crazy right here. As you guys can see, this is progressively going up. I mean, we're already at 160 billion, and this is literally one, you know what I'm saying, moon melon. And if you sell like maybe like 10 of these, like look at this, just look at this number, 1.6 trillion. You know what I'm saying? And you're definitely gonna, with this method, you're gonna have really high chance of getting rainbow. And then if you just stack up a bunch of mutations, you don't even need this many mutations. But I mean, yeah, just a lot. So yeah, we can go ahead and throw on some more right here. And I mean, look, I mean, this is literally probably the most expensive, you know what I'm saying, fruit in the entire game. So I mean, yeah, look at this, so much right here. We have cook. I don't think you have cook and burnt on the same thing. So honestly, we're just gonna see which one is worth more. We're gonna put that on 10 times right here. So we're gonna put the cook mutation on 200 billion off the rip. Then we're gonna put a lot more on here right here. And I mean, like, look, you could literally calculate how much your plant is gonna be worth. This is a hypothetical plant. Like if we basically just had every single mutation on there. And yeah, I mean, 300 billion off of this plant right here. And if we want to get a little, you know what I'm saying, a little crazy, we can go ahead and just see how much these other plants are worth. None of them really compare, to be honest with you. Like, I'm low-key a little surprised. Like, the moon melon is just, that just shows you how good the moon melon is. If we go back over here, I mean, look at this. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot. Hold on. Actually, it doesn't compare because our plant reset in size. But I mean, 120 kilogram fruit based on any level is just gonna be like a ton of money. As you guys can see, $6 trillion. And I mean, just overall really good. And yeah, I mean, that's definitely a very important thing. Is pretty much just like kind of knowing how much all your fruits are end up going to be worth. So yeah, we could just go ahead and kind of just sell a bunch of these fruits. I mean, some of them are favorited, so I can't really sell everything I have in my inventory. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pretty much just pick up all this stuff, like all of these moon melons and stuff. I think my inventory might end up running out of space after picking up all this. But yeah, I mean, look, all this is literally gonna just be a lot of stuff right here, as you guys can see. So let's just go ahead and collect a bunch of these. I think these are my favorite stuff, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and sell all of this right here and see how much we end up making. Probably not a lot, to be honest with you. Maybe okay, 13 billion. That is a little bit more than I ended up expecting from there. And this is just without my unfavorited fruits as well. So I'm gonna just go ahead and whip out the favorite tool. You feel what I'm saying? Unfavorite this and sell the rest of these. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be how you can end up doing the sprinkler method. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, get you the sprinklers, sprinkle it, and this works for every single fruit right here. And I mean, this is literally without the rest of my garden either. So yeah, I mean, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and just sell the rest of this, I guess, and we're gonna be straight and we're gonna be good. So this is probably a couple million, 165 million, not too crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna end up ending off the video right here. I hope you guys did end up enjoying. Make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe, as I would really appreciate it, and it does help out the channel a lot. Make sure you guys do buy the I Heart Fanboys hat as well. I've been trying to sell these a lot. Nobody has been buying them recently. Might have to put more emphasis on that. But yeah, it's your boy Swooper here, and I hope you guys have a great Christmas, and I'm out.